What's going on, everybody? It is, I don't know, we'll call it Tool Repair Wednesday. Why not? The crew came back with a Husqvarna Edger. It's a 525 series. I really don't know what the letters are. But what was happening is that the thing was vibrating really bad when they were revving it up to do an edging. So I looked at it really quick and I just assumed that they had bent the shaft on the head itself, where the blade mounts onto, because it was wobbling a little bit. You can see a little wobble with the eye. And I decided y'all bent the shaft. Probably hit a driveway or a rock in the corner. So I just throw it to the side. We have a bunch of extra ones, and I'll fix it down the road. So we did, and it's been a couple of weeks in the shop. And I just went out there to go look at it, and the repair was pretty damn basic. Let me show you exactly what happened. I'm going to turn this camera around and show you. The only thing that was wrong was the hold-on washer was on backwards, which cocked the blade, which wore the blade unevenly, and just started shaking the hell out of it. And it was bad. It was a bad shake. I get it. But let me turn this around, and maybe this will save you or give you a clue and make you pay attention to this. Or I don't know, maybe just help somebody. So let's turn this around. So here's the edger that I'm talking about. Let's see, Husqvarna 525 ECS. These things are screamers. We like them. It's hard to get parts for them. They seem to really suck about getting parts out of their warehouse to our dealer. It takes forever, but they're pretty cost effective, and they just scream, and they do a nice edge. So anyway, back down here. This is where I thought the problem was. I thought that the shaft had gotten bent, but when I went to go take it apart, it turned out that the problem was actually this right here. And I hope you get to see this. It's a spring-loaded thrust washer. It's supposed to be mounted this way to the blade with the collar high here. Then the whole outer flange pushes on the wide area, and then that, I'll bring it over here. Where is it? That matches the diameter of the seat for the blade. So what had happened was somebody had flipped it. So now this little inner collar, which just barely sits inside the hole of the blade, and it so it was cocked like that, which meant the blade had no support on one side, and the blade actually wore unevenly. It has a sharp edge here. Look at the angle of the edge here. If I flip it over, look how shallow of an edge here. And this is what I did. I was just goofing around out here. Once I figured it out, I was relieved. So I started playing around, and I went to our blade balancing machine, and it actually worked with this. Check this out. Watch. You ready? Woo. That's a little unbalanced there, right? So I'm like, maybe I just didn't set it up good. I figured I'd just put it on there wrong. Well, I'm going to do it again. And look, there's a chicken. You know, there's no debris on here. Stick it on there. Ready? That's how unbalanced that blade got. That's why the head was shaking so bad when they were trying to use it. And the whole problem started with somebody went to change the blade. I don't care who it was in our crew. It doesn't really matter. I'm just glad it's not a big deal. They put this spring-loaded thrust mount washer on upside down. And that little collar couldn't put, you know, this way, it covers the hole really good. This way, that little raised edge right there, it's the same size as the hole. It allowed it to sit crooked in there, and that's all it was. So maybe this video will help somebody. So anyway, I'll show you real fast the proper way. Make sure there's no debris on here. I had that one time. Something got stuck on here, a big fat piece of weed got stuck underneath there because of the grease. And then the blade didn't sit flat and flush. And it just created some vibration in the head as well. So So anyway, that's the way you gotta put it. The collar, the small collar points out, the big fat seating surface goes towards the blade. It has all that pressure point all around here to push it against the seat on the inside. And thankfully I can say that's all it was. All right, I'm gonna keep these videos short from now on. I'm gonna turn this around again. Let me talk to the camera. So I'm glad that's fixed. That was a really simple problem. Where am I? There I am. So I'm gonna try to do some more videos and do them more frequently, but just keep them shorter. We spent a ton of time editing videos and just don't have the time. You know, like, where the days go, we don't know, but all of a sudden it's 10 o'clock at night. It's like, God, I gotta go to bed. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking back in. And hopefully we'll get some more videos out real soon. Thank you, and please go down there and subscribe if you haven't already. Help us grow. See you soon.